Hello, everyone, and good evening to you all. My name is Felton Parker. Today is Saturday, June 28, 2025. As always, each day is a wonderful day to be blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I sincerely hope you folks had a truly blessed and wonderful Saturday, and I hope you folks are enjoying your weekend so far. What I have for you guys in tonight's video is the list of all the National Day holidays from my National Day calendar segment. That includes my featured National Day holiday. Also tonight, right after my National Day calendar segment, I will have my famous birthday segment for you all, where it features our famous people who were born on this day. And also tonight, in my weather segment, I will let you all know exactly what we're expecting for tomorrow, which is Sunday, as we close out the weekend. The upcoming week, which does include your 4th of July holiday, which is next Friday, as well as a preview of next weekend. So without further ado, let's get things started here on this Saturday night. We're in the last weekend of June. Actually, we're in the middle of it. Here's my National Day calendar segment here on this Saturday night. Today was National Insurance Awareness Day. On this day, National Insurance Awareness Day encourages us to review our insurance policies to ensure our property is protected in the case of an emergency or natural disaster. Hashtag National Insurance Awareness Day. Insurance offers security covering loved ones and recovering losses in the event of damage, illness, or death. It offers protection, but over time, the value of our homes and the items in them may appreciate or change. What was once worth $100,000 a decade ago may be worth much more today. Be sure your policies keep up with the values. No matter where we live, replacing everything we would own. No matter where we live, replacing everything we own would be difficult if disaster struck. From the first-time apartment to the 30-year mortgage, our possessions, property, loved ones, and even those who visit deserve the protection that comes with homeowners or renters policy. Here are items to check when you review your home warranty. National Home Warranty Day offers an opportunity to learn more about the types of policies available too. Here are some things to consider. Get a free quote. This is a great way for renters or anyone considering a new policy to comparison shop. Evaluate your current possessions. How has your family changed? Has your family grown or have family members moved away? How many pets do you have? Do you plan to buy a new home? Do you need flood insurance? Are there big changes ahead that will influence the amount of insurance you would need? While insurance doesn't cover everything, it does ease the cost burden should a disaster strike. Other policies to review include your automobile and life insurance policies. Annual enrollments for health insurance take place at various times of the year. Making sure you know when your enrollment period begins and ends gives you an opportunity to make needed changes. It also serves as a reminder to use up any flexible savings account funds before you lose them. Good evening to you, Christy. How are you doing on this Saturday night, and how was your day today? Here's how to observe. Take time to review your coverage to be sure you're not under or overinsured. Use hashtag National Insurance Day to share on social media. So you have to be mindful of our insurance policies. Not only was today National Insurance Day, today also was National Morale Day, National Foodie Day, National Logistics Day, and also today was National Alaska Day. So I'm gonna go right fast. This review about our famous people who have had their birthdays earlier today on this day, Saturday, June 28th. Entrepreneur. I know we've heard we hear this name so many times. Almost at least this name's called at least 55 times a day. Entrepreneur Elon Musk turns 54. TV actress Sophia Serena turns 19. TV actress Presley Smith turns 10. Movie actress Kathy Bates turns 77. Director Mel Brooks turns 99. TV actor Troy Doherty turns 29. TV actress Tashina Arnold turns 56. Skateboarder Rob Dyrdek turns 51. Activist James O'Keefe turns 41. Movie actor John Cusack turns 59. Movie actress Aileen Quinn turns 54. Stage actress Jessica Hett turns 60. Rapper Savage turns 44. TV actress Alice Krige turns 71. Pop singer Ansley Burns turns 19. Basketball player Brady Bell turns 32. Country singer Kelly Pickler turns 39. And that's basically all what I have here on the list of famous people, famous birthdays here on this last Saturday in June. So you notice how hot it was today. And so if you've been out and about in the heat, you know how hot I'm talking about. And I also want to talk to you guys about a potential tropical disturbance. Well, I'm not going to give you guys a brief look of what we have in the tropics. Since the water temperatures in both the Atlantic and the Gulf tend to be warming up, so we actually have a system that has developed in the tropics. Just a few days earlier, we've had Tropical Storm Andrea, the first tropical system of the 2025 Atlantic season. So, could this next system give us the name Barry? So we actually have Tropical Depression 2, which is formed earlier today. On June 27th, which actually was yesterday, on Friday, June 27th, which actually was yesterday, a broad area of low pressure formed over the Yucatan Peninsula. As the disturbance emerged into the Bay of Campeche, or the following morning that of course would be today, a well-defined surface circulation began developing. Also, its shower and thunderstorm activity began to show signs of organization. This trend continued, resulting in the formation of Tropical Depression 2 earlier this afternoon. So its peak intensity is at 30 miles per hour with 1011 millibars. So its peak intensity is at 30 miles per hour. This is the very latest of Tropical Depression 2. It could likely receive the name Barry. So the tropics are brewing, so get yourselves prepared for some say it could be a busy Atlantic hurricane season. Now let's talk about our weather here locally. Mild lows in the 70s will continue through the evening, with highs returning to the low and mid-90s Sunday afternoon. What we've experienced today is we're basically going to get the same weather reception tomorrow. Mild with lows in the 70s area wide. Even though these numbers will be just a few degrees above normal, tomorrow high temperatures will return to the low to mid-90s. So we had our high temperature earlier today was 95 degrees in Shreveport, so we should be expecting similar temperatures tomorrow going into your Sunday. Normal high is 93, normal low is 72. Record high is 102 set on this day back in 2009. 58 is the record low set on this day back in 1974. And we're not under any watches or warnings here on this Saturday night. Not even a heat advisory. And of course, some areas got to see a couple of spotty showers here and there. Just typical summertime stuff, but for us, nothing's happening here in the Shreveport-Bossier City area. But if you look to the portions of southeastern Arkansas, you'll see a wave of a shower or two. A wave of a few, closest to a few thunderstorms. So, mainly not much activity is developing on this Saturday, with the exception of a few spotty showers in portions of southern Missouri, and also going into portions of Illinois and Indiana. But the greatest shower activity you're going to find is in portions of eastern Arkansas and northwestern Mississippi. And also a few spotty showers, scattered showers, anywhere from portions of the Gulf, especially along the Florida Panhandle, as well as the Florida Gulf Coast, and all going into the portions of northwestern South Carolina. Other than just spotty showers elsewhere across various regions in the South, including a couple across north central Alabama. Elsewhere, it's just basically quiet. But the heaviest of the activity you're going to find is in portions of eastern Arkansas and southeastern Arkansas and northwestern Mississippi. I might have said Missouri by mistake. It's actually northwestern Mississippi. I hope I said Mississippi. So today was just another typical hot and humid day for us. Just typical summertime stuff. You know, to take it easy if you're going to be out and about in the heat. And of course, heat index. Now the heat index stayed below 100. The feels like temperature. The heat index did remain below 105. So we want. So that's why we want under heat advisory criteria. So we've seen a mix of clouds and sunshine from time to time. Just typically what you find during the summer. We reached a high temperature of 95 degrees earlier today. That's just a couple degrees warmer than our normal high temperature, which is 93. Temperature outside here on this Saturday night is 82 degrees with mostly clear skies. Humidity is 74%. Dew point is 73 degrees. We have a south wind and 7 miles per hour. It feels like temperature. Heat index is 87 degrees. Barometric pressure is at 30.03 inches of mercury. And visibility is at 10 miles an hour. So it's warm and quite muggy and humid out there on this Saturday night. Areas of severe thunderstorms and heavy rain possible through the weekend. There will be daily chances for scattered thunderstorms across portions of the central and eastern U.S. through the weekend, with severe thunderstorms possible in the northern plains and upper Midwest. Potential severe storm hazards may include large hail, damaging winds, and a few tornadoes. Storms could also produce heavy rain that may lead to isolated instances of flash flooding. So we're just going to be dealing with just a random, off and on, occasional pop-up stuff. And I will let you guys know if we're going to see any activity forming or for the Independence Day holiday, the 4th of July, which is next Friday. Will we have heat or will we have storms? I will let you guys know exactly what we're going to be expecting. Again, just as I was telling you guys about, we have in the tropics. We actually what we do have is tropical depression 2. So here's where tropical depression 2 is located. Tropical depression 2 is located approximately 80 miles from Veracruz, Mexico. Its maximum sustained winds is at 30 miles per hour with gusts up to 40 miles per hour. The system is moving from the west-northwest at 8 miles per hour, and barometric pressure is at 29.85 inches of mercury with 1011 millibars. So again, we have tropical depression 2 that has developed earlier today, actually yesterday. Now, if it strengthens further, it could receive the name Barry. So we actually have our first tropical depression so far this season. This is our second one. Now, just a few days earlier, we had as I mentioned a few minutes ago. During the early part of this week, we actually had Tropical Storm Andrea. So Andrea dissipated later the same day, so this could also be a fast-moving storm. But we were already dealing with I believe we were exactly this exact time a year ago. We were already dealing with the effects of a major hurricane that has affected us seriously all across much of Texas and Louisiana. We were dealing with a major hurricane. Its hurricane name had retired earlier this year. This is like the most costly and deadliest storm of the entire 2024 Atlantic hurricane season. So we just have to be prepared and be on the lookout for what is and monitoring, and we have to continue to monitor the tropics as we go through these next several weeks. So tonight we're expecting mostly clear skies, low temperature night. So tonight we have mostly clear skies with a low temperature of 77 degrees with the south wind at 7 miles per hour, and no rain is expected overnight tonight. So we should have a dry and warm and humid night, and dry and warm and humid start Tomorrow going to your Sunday. Now tomorrow with most of sunny skies, it will be. So tomorrow going to your Sunday as we close out the weekend. So the weather should not be an issue. Anything tomorrow, you'll probably just grab that bottle of water, anything to keep cool. So it will be very warm with most sunny skies. Maybe a slight chance of a shower or two. So weather conditions should be fine tomorrow morning heading out to church services. So tomorrow going to your Sunday, the last Sunday in June. It will be very warm with mostly sunny skies. Maybe a chance of a stray afternoon, a slight chance of a shower thunderstorm or two, which I simply cannot rule out. High temperature tomorrow, 95 degrees, with the feels like temperature 105. So be sure to take it easy if you're going to be out. If you take it easy out there, especially if you're going to be in the heat. The high temperature tomorrow, 95 degrees, with the heat index, the feels like temperature 105. We'll have a south-southwest wind 8 miles per hour. Only a 20% chance of those random hit and miss pop-up showers. So now so far it turned out to be a seasonally hot and dry day for us tomorrow. Expect seasonally hot and dry conditions tomorrow going to your Sunday with partly mostly cloudy skies throughout the day. Around noon tomorrow, we should be at 92 degrees with mostly sunny skies. It feels like temperature 103. 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, we should be at 95 degrees. It feels like temperature 105. Now here's what the next 7 to 10 days have in store for us. After low temperature night, 75 degrees, the temperatures will be just a few degrees warmer than average. So it will be quite another warm and muggy start to the day tomorrow. And tomorrow it will be very warm. Tomorrow will be very warm with mostly sunny skies. High of 95, low of 75. With the feels like temperature 105. We have winds from the from the south-southwest at 8 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Now Monday, as we go into the upcoming week, it will be very warm with mostly sunny skies, similar to what we're going to see tomorrow. High of 96, low of 76. Feels like temperature 104. Winds will be from the west-southwest at 9 miles per hour, and no rain is expected. Then Tuesday, as we get into the start of July, expect a mix of clouds and sunshine. I say we have what I call partly cloudy skies. Going to your Tuesday, high of 94, low of 75. Feels like temperature 105. We have winds from the west-northwest at 8 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Maybe a slight chance of a shower, of the random shower thunderstorm or two for your Tuesday. Wednesday, it will be very warm with hazy sunshine. High of 96, low of 75. Feels like temperature 107. You know how dangerous how that could be, especially when you're not taking it easy. We have a west-northwest wind at 7 miles per hour and no rain is expected. So please take it easy. And then Thursday, it will be hot with hazy sunshine. High of 96, low of 76. Winds will be from the west-southwest at 7 miles per hour. Feels like high of 96, low of 76. Feels like temperature 106. We have a west-southwest wind at 7 miles per hour and no rain is expected. Then, of course, Friday for your Independence Day, 4th of July, expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 90, low of 77. Feels like temperature 102. We'll take the edge off on the heat just a bit. Still, it's going to be muggy and warm and humid. Winds will be from the south-southwest at 7 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Slight chance of a shower with thunderstorm or two possible. I cannot rule out, so nothing major. Then by time going to next Saturday, which is the 5th, it will be hot with plenty of sunshine. High of 98, low of 76. Feels like temperature 106. Have a south-southwest wind at 7 miles per hour. No rain is expected. Looks like next weekend could be hot and dry. Could be looking at even hotter conditions. Temperatures topping out close to the century mark by the time we close out the holiday weekend, which is next weekend, the first weekend of July, heading into the early part of the following week. Could we see triple digits with not much in the way of rain on the way? So if you're not wanting rain, I hope you're happy about this. The highs will be mainly in the low to mid to possibly upper 90s over the next several days, and rain chances to be 20% or less over the next several days. So not much any rain is headed our way anytime soon. So best idea just try to stay cool and try to stay dry. Try. Best thing to do, just try to stay dry and stay hydrated. That will be all that I have for you guys here on this Saturday night. Once again, my name is Felton Parker. I'm officially signing off for you guys. Have a good night, sleep peacefully, take care of yourselves and each other. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Most of all, remain blessed and stay safe. Thank you.